Welcome to it, guys. Daily Advanced Madden. It is week 11. Some people fighting to stay inside that playoff bubble. Let's get to all the crazy highlights.
X-Trill DNA Steelers hosting Kingdom-minded Bengals. This is the top of the AFC North, and top of the ladder goes the Steeler wide receiver. Big touchdown there. Steelers have a 21-10 lead. Bengals Kingdom-minded on offense here, flipping the route. Joe Burrow rolling to his right, flipping the ball up the field. He's going to find Lowry, and he's going to catch that corner ahead of the AI defender, who he didn't make much of a play on that, man. Did not make much of a play. But here, speaking of making plays, look at a guy following his blocks, keeping it tight, and busting through the seam. Nobody's going to catch him. That would give the Bengals the lead that they ultimately will not relinquish, and they will move to 8-3 in the tight AFC North. Big win for Bengals Kingdom-minded. Javon Holland back in the lineup. Starboy not missing a beat with his user. Getting underneath this route, but you knew he would. Man just always makes the right choice. As a league, I don't think we'll ever learn, but that's okay. Starboy don't mind. Big win in the AFC East to move to 6-4. Keep in mind, he missed 4 games, I believe. Johnny back on the field, looking to make up ground in the NFC East. Speaking of looking to make up ground, holy, who is that defensive back? Just absolutely torched back of the end zone. I believe that was McLaurin. Better have been McLaurin. Now here, Giants looking to pass over to the right-hand side. Go animate, brother. Unbelievable job getting under the route and make the final in this one. 39-23 for Johnny's football team. Still work to do in the NFC East. Drewby's Bills taking on Creepy Uncle, and here it's going to be the Bills red zone play, looking back left corner of the end zone, lets it go, throws across the body, but it's a beautiful dot to the sideline, and make the final in this one. Creepy Uncle able to come all the way back, 39-32. Yes, you did, big fella. Yes, you did. 4-6, go the Titans. Miller's Colts winning games left, right, and center, applying a little bit of pressure to those Jacksonville Jaguars, but Zona looking for the answer today, and my goodness, ripping the ball out of man's hands. And as a league, again, 2 things you can count on. Dolphins lurking, and Jags ripping the ball out of your hands, although he lurks as well, so it's tough defense to play against, but here, tough defense to play against. Going to be Miller's Colts picking up the big interception, trying to make a comeback down 10, but ultimately, it's going to be Zona on defense. As we mentioned, man can play defense. Locke looking over the top, and they converge on the receiver, and it's going to be Zona's Jags, maybe with the play of the year. Finding a tight little space, bringing it all the way back. Big touchdown, and that would seal it. Wow, and in the fourth quarter, things got a little loose. Zona picking up the win to move to 9-2 on the season. The Vikings' struggles on offense have been well documented, so let's take a look back. Last week, it was Alani Fields with a big kick return for a touchdown that kind of got the spark going, in a big win over the Lions. They needed it just to draw even, trying to chase those Bears. Now, next day, Alani Fields back at it again! Another back-to-back kick return for a touchdown, and as you notice, it's 10-0 Seattle. Vikings needed some points, and they're not typically coming from Kellen Mond. So here, Mond looking to do his part. Looking left corner, Cassina. I don't know if you guys knew this, but apparently he just destroyed the broad jump at the combine, and he figured he's going to show off his talents right now. We got secure catch going. We're 3 feet inside the boundary at least, and Cassina just decides, let's jump as far as we can. Let's show off that leaping ability. Lands out of bounds. Forced to settle for a field goal at the end of the half. That was 3rd and 7, making it 4th and 7, and Didn't realize there's so much extra on that clip, and I'm just trying to fill some time here. Later on in the YouTube analytics, I'm going to see how big was the dip of retention right there. That would be a good click-off point if you're watching at home. Now here, Kellen Mond, don't click off too soon, because man finally completes a crosser. First one in a long time, and it's going to be the speedy Cooper Kupp pulling away from Jamal Adams. Tell me how speed works in this game, because I swear he's like 74 speed. But we'll take it. So at the end of the day, Vikings moving to 4-6, still chasing them pesky Bears. Connor and his Ravens hosting the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Chiefs just playing superb football right now. Keon Krausen decides he's going to hide behind, with his tiny little frame, he's going to hide behind the receiver and just all of a sudden pop up from between his legs, and the rabbit goes and gets it and runs it into the end zone. Literally, when I was watching that replay, I couldn't even tell Keon Krausen was on the field. He hid in the man's pocket and then jumps out at the last second, makes the pick. Now here, great coverage by the Chiefs. Nothing. I'm sure he's trying to throw it away right there, but 9-second animation to pick the ball up from your waist, put it to your ear, and then try to throw it, and it was too late, because Ward is off to the races, picking up another 7 for those Chiefs. And Chiefs in championship form, they are looking good, and you know what they're gunning for. They got work to do, and nobody is less satisfied than Grant right now. He is hungry, and he's playing perfect ball. It's 54-21 on this day. The Chiefs move to 9-1, and remember, that one has an asterisk. Heavyweight battle in Carolina, battle of 8-2s, and Troy Pride Jr. watches tape, and you know who he loves? He loves James Harrison of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Watch this bluff blitz! First, Harrison did it to Kurt Warner. Now, it is Troy Pride Jr. doing it to Kyler Murray. Big play, big interception. That would turn the tide for Martin and his Panthers. 4-1-2 moves to 9-2 on the season. The Houston Texans having one heck of a day, but all I can say is, where is Peng Shui? It worked on Zona. When I ran the Peng Shui last time, he all of a sudden delivered me a profile pick. Hopefully Houston does the same. They pick up a win in this one. And Life's Broncos doing what they do, picking up another win. They go to 10-1 versus a Vegas Raiders AFC West squad that put up one heck of a fight, 41-35 at Mile High. King XX21, 8-1 record coming into Tampa Bay, taking on Ryan and the Bucks, who had a big hole in the record this season. They have to fight, scratch, claw, find their way back into the picture. And what do? They down the Rams to do exactly that, fighting back into that playoff picture. And once man makes it to the big dance, look out, he's won 3 of the last 4. JJ's Niners hopping a flight to Chicago to take on Get Mossed and his Chicago Bears, who pick up a huge win. NFC West is tight, NFC North is tight, at different records, but every win counts, and the Bears get theirs. Falcons flying into the Eagles, and it's going to be Matt Cole and his Atlanta Falcons picking up a huge win, 21-17 over Gyler Dice's Eagles. Green Bay Packers picking up back-to-back wins. This time it's 24-20 in New York over the Jets. Eddie Flo's Saints hosting the LA Chargers, and it's going to be Port City Baller picking up the big win, 397 yards in the air in a 29-15 victory. Our MyMadden.com Offensive Player of the Week going to be Lamar Jackson of Starboys Dolphins, 20 of 22, 434 passing yards, and 3 touchdowns through the air. On the defensive side of the ball, it's going to be LaMichael Starks of Leak Out Jays, Houston Texans, 3 interceptions on the day and 2 tackles in a winning effort.
There you have it, guys. That's our look at Week 11. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. And if you stuck with us right to the very end, you like what you see, give it a little like. Tap that little thumb in the corner. And if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. And I will see you tomorrow with Week 12.